Hello guys, my name is Vincent Lin and I just graduated from Touro University College of Pharmacy 2010, and I am currently a fellow at University of Washington, and it's funded by a pharmaceutical company doing pharmaceutical outcomes and research. And Dr. Shah has asked me to talk to you guys about why you want to learn about evidence-based medicine and outcomes research. And when I say outcomes research, it's really biostats, um, pharmacoepidemiology, as well as pharmacoeconomics. And I will talk to you uh, from the perspective as a past student as well as current fellow. And one of the reasons why you had to learn this material well is because when you go on your third and fourth year rotation, a lot of times your preceptor will ask you to evaluate, to read a journal article. And I'm sure a lot of people told you before that reading a journal article is really different from reading a textbook chapter. You really need to understand how to approach these articles, and you need to have certain working skills in biostats, in clinical trial designs, in order to fully understand what the author is trying to do and how do they test the clinical hypothesis. And for those of you who want to further your education experience with residency or fellowship like me, it becomes more important for you to understand this material well. Um, for example, if you want to do a residency, one of the things that you have to participate in is something called Western State Research Project, where you act as an independent researcher and you develop your own research, and you actively design your own you know, study design. You will need to calculate you know, using biostats methods. Um, and of course, if you're like me and wants to do a fellowship in pharmaceutical outcomes, this is pretty much what you have to do every day. I read all kinds of biostats articles. Um, some I understand them, some I don't, but still I enjoy learning them every day. Um, so my recommendation to you guys is learn this material well. Um, and I do have to say that this is pretty different from what I mean, the way to study for these for evidence-based medicine is really different from studying for track 4 or track 1 or track 2. uh, you know it's hard to memorize these materials. You really have to sit down and understand it, and then you really need to build a good basic foundation in order to move forwards. um, Another good reason is I just took NAPLEX. In NAPLEX, they did ask you to calculate things like relative risk reduction, number needs to treat, things like that, or what does it mean when your p-value is less than 0.05. And it would give you options, and you really had to put it in words and explaining what exactly does that mean. So make sure you learn that well if you want to pass NAPLEX. Um, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Dr. Shah has my contact information, whether if you're interested in doing a fellowship or applying for a residency program in the future. And trust me, this is not right now. This is not too early to think about these kind of stuff. It will come really soon. Um, uh, Good luck to you guys, and I hope to see some of you in the future. Thank you. Bye.